Another week in an episode of Ash Class. Hello, everybody. I'm Super972 and welcome back to an Ash Class review. So this is very late. I realize it's Sunday and the episode aired on Thursday. But I was dealing with copyright claim shit. I was pissed off at copyright claim shit, and I forgot to upload a video on Thursday. And I made of mentioning about that, and I said, "Oh, this I'm reading about Saturday," and then I said, "What the fuck? That's not gonna work." So, yeah, and also I played with personal stuff that I won't get into. Well, it's not really stuff that isn't, like, bad or anything. Like, it wasn't anything bad. It's just that, yeah, I was living my life, really. Today I started a new chocolate book, and, yeah, it was good. There was some annoying little kid beside us, and they wouldn't. And me and my girlfriend saw, and, yeah, annoying little kid wouldn't shut the hell up. But I am here to do the video for you guys. Yeah, this episode again with these episodes, spoiler part, non-spoiler part, non-spoiler part, this is a non-spoiler part. Basically we can hear Koro-Senseis' backstory, how he became the octopus, and what happened because the experiment they were doing on him, the octopus. That's kind of freaking obvious. And yeah, so it's hard to go in, basically what was Koro-Senseis' backstory, and it's hard to go into more detail after that. And like, the only thing I can do about spoiling is that naturally, after hearing the backstory, the kids are against kind of killing him now. So basically, that's spoiler part over, non-spoiler part over. This is spoilers. It turns out that the company was experimenting on a mouse, and that mouse is on the moon for some reason, and the mouse blew up, and that's the reason the moon is 97%, 75% destroyed. 97, 75% destroyed because of that mouse, and they're like, oh, this ain't going to happen to Koro-Sensei. We need to kill him now. So he breaks out, and they have like anti-him spears and stuff going after him, and yeah, they all kind of die. The businessmen die, and Koro-Sensei just stay or like looking around, and then Kaino's sister, I forget her name, walks up and gives him a hug, and she gets stabbed. She has sense, and she gets stabbed with a spear. Koro-Sensei did not kill her like Kaino thought. Then, yeah, we get one of the saddest freaking scenes in the show. Like, ow. And then we get to see the evolution of Koro-Sensei, turns yellow and stuff. And yeah, and then that's basically the episode. The only ending bit really is, like, Nagisa doesn't want to kill him anymore, and Nagisa wants to find a way to save him. And I've heard that he and Cam will fight, which you can't see next week's. And just thinking about those two characters fighting would be amazing because they're the two best students, the two main students really. But I feel this is coming out at a perfect time because Civil War is out, and this is kind of like Civil War is dividing the Marvel team, and this is doing the exact same thing, kind of. And so, if YouTube copy was an asshole, I would try to put over ass class clips, but that's not gonna work because YouTube's system is fucked up. But yeah, no, this episode was very powerful. Like, I don't know if for a bit, but the reason I love ass class mainly is because of its heart. This show has a lot of heart, mixing humor and action really well. But I believe, yeah, the action humor is what it's characterized as an action comedy show. Yeah, that's what it's characterized as. But the heart this show has, and especially the second season, it's just so much heart and so much. I don't know how to describe it. Now, there may be more seasons better. I can't really say because, yeah, I didn't really get into anime that had seasons till now. I went more into the long ones, stuff like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. Literally, stuff that didn't end. Like One Piece and Bleach, I still go about Bleach, not really. But like the long ones too, like they didn't have seasons, but now animes do, and I feel it's better to have seasons so I don't get filler arcs. One Piece, stop the filler. Now we should win. But yeah, I don't even watch now the filler. The manga's over. Just get to the end, please. You don't know, watch it for the fans. Come on, you don't want fucking filler. But I don't know how to, I love Ass Class. Like, yeah, sure, you can get filler seasons like Tokyo Ghoul Route A, but I sometimes think anime goes in a different direction to the manga, because it gives you something more to do, but filler and then go back to canon stuff that was in the manga, I kind of learned something. But saying that, I'm currently in a Fairy Rock and Fairy Tail, the Kita Star Heaven, I believe it's called, and it's pretty good. but back into Ash class. This the amount of emotion it has. Like the show started off as this goofy little comedy show about kids trying to kill their teacher because if he'll blow up the wall, but he doesn't. But now we know that it's not. He doesn't want to do it by choice. That was by choice. And my government brought up a very good point. Why did he not fly to space? And yeah, that does bring up a valid point, but maybe his organs are saying like he can't fly into space throughout a certain radius or something. So I don't know, but that is still a very good point. That might have been answered in the manga. But just how the series 2 connects together and the amount of stuff that happened in series 2, yeah, it's a lot more darker and it's probably a lot more serious in the fourth season, which most shows are. You look at Game of Thrones, that shit got dark. From episode 1, that shit was dark. But I don't know, it's honestly this beloved to me really. It's in the span of a year, it's become one of my top 5 animes of all time, really. And I don't know how to describe it, but it's like great. It's just great. Some people would say, oh, it's cheesy, oh, it's stupid, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, everyone has their own opinion, I'm getting that. But with the amount of a heart this show has, like, sure, I've seen fillers moments in One Piece, Bleach, Blue Exorcist, Shaman King, Fairy Tail. Yeah, Fairy Tail is oh my god, Fairy Tail on its fillers moments. Yeah, it's Ash has no near Fairy Tail on fillers moments. But it's just a show that I can look at and go, that scene is powerful. That scene is amazing. That scene came at the perfect and right time. It's one of the animes that everything it does at the right time. Every scene, every character action, it's done at the right time. Nagisa's backstory with his mother, done at the right time. Kai no being evil, done at the right time. Koda's backstory, done at the right time. Everything was done at the reveal of the Weeper, done at the right time. As I can say, it was the summer holiday arc on the island. Came at the time. Everything in this anime, I can say, came at the most perfect time that part could have came on, because it was just so good. This anime, I know I'm rambling. I don't care. I don't care. People go, this is not a review. This is you screaming how much you love this show. Yeah, I do love the show. This episode is the reason why I love the show. This episode, literally, I can just say, oh, why I like Ash, I'll say, get to series 2, episode 16, and then you'll understand why. Or the 5th, 7, no, you know, it's 16. Get to series episode 16, and you'll see why I love the show. Because this is, without a doubt, the best episode the show has ever done. This, like, I don't know. This part is just amazing. I'm sorry for rambling on, but thank you guys for watching this video, and yeah, a main video will probably be about Tuesday, hopefully. I'm, as you know from the vlog, I might just say that, yeah, school is being an asshole, but when summer comes around, you will probably get a review a week, every 2 weeks, because I would like to leave as well. You live. And, yeah, so I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.